The Spratly Islands, or what we call the Nansha Islands, have been part of China since the Xia dynasty, and even prior to 1933. We had claimed these islands as part of our maps. Ever since the Han dynasty, we discovered these islands in around 206 BC. And ever since, we have had claimed territory over these islands, and nobody else has the right to take this away from us. After the Second World War, the country established several military bases in the islands, specifically in Ituao, and made it part of Guangdong province. And currently that island is still administered by China, and nobody else has challenged that rule ever since. So, as I said earlier, we discovered these islands in the Han Dynasty nearly several thousand years ago. And you could see in museums that there were maps compiled during that time, made by the Wu Kingdom or the Qi Kingdom's period, that showed that as early as around 200 BC, we had claims over these islands already, and nobody else had the opportunity to go to these islands. We were the first. This continued in the Ming Dynasty, the Qing Dynasty, from the 13th to the 19th century. So currently, we have set up several bases in these islands, several of those islands, and we've been accused of using these facilities to exert power or dominance over the region. But in reality, these are all just initiatives for defense in case something happens, especially now that certain countries are starting to intervene in the matter, and we need to arm ourselves in case anything happens within the region, because this is still within our vicinity, and these, after all, are supposedly ours first place. So, but it's for sure that the Nansha Islands, or the Spratly Islands, is definitely Chinese territory. We've had it since ancient times, and nobody else has the right to claim these islands because it is ours.
The Philippines claims before 1956 that the Spratly Islands did not have sovereign authority, which we call terra nullius. And a Filipino known as Thomas Cloma claimed ownership, and he renamed the islands Kalayaan. And he was appropriating those islands to the Philippine nation. And these islands lie within the 200-mile exclusive economic zone, which is accorded to by the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. And this is our formal claim to the group of islands. Japan and France previously claimed rights over these groups of islands, but due to the San Francisco Treaty, they renounced their sovereignty over the group of islands without any special beneficiary. And so therefore, we claim the island as res nullius, and that they are available for annexation. China's claim of absolute sovereignty over the entire Spratly Island is based on fallacy, because People's Republic of China is in fact not an archipelagic state, so therefore they have no right to claim the island. No matter what happens, under international legal standards and laws dictated to by the United Nations, the Philippines has rightful ownership and sovereignty over the parts that we have a share of in this practice.
If you think about it, why do we need us, America, to involve in that Spratly Island? It's because China versus Southeast Asia. What will happen? What will be our benefits? The USA, what will be our benefits? Nothing. We just want to meddle. We just want to get into trouble. So we can spark a war. And we will supply some war materials and missiles. We want war. In war, we profit. That's how we do it.
Please, sir.
Why?
Sir.
Why are you taking me, you little douche?
Sir, you're not allowed here, sir.
Oh, wait lang, sandali lang!
Things are gonna change, and not for better.
China actually gives more credit to themselves than they deserve. Because even though that they have records showing that they had visited and mapped out the island since early ages of the world, they did not exercise their sovereignty prior to 1933. Unlike us, Vietnam, we have had emperors but administered their sovereignty in the Spratly since the 1800s. So I believe Vietnam has much claim to the island as the Chinese and as the Filipinos.